to stay. And there among the noise and stalls I heard your voice above it all. Breathless at the village square, finding you were always there. Every market, every sound, every place where you were found. The flowers lined the cobblestone, the old clock rang its weathered tone. We shared a bread and people watched and lost the hours we had clocked. Breathless at the village square, finding you were always there. Every market, every sound, every place where you were found. The children chased the pigeons wide, the old men played their chess inside, and we were young enough to stay until the square had lost the day. That square still fills on Saturday with different hands and same display, but I still feel my breath go still when I recall the square. And well, breathless at the village square, finding you were always there. Every market, every sound, every place where you were found. Just breathless, just breathless at the village square. The day gave way to orange pink. We sat out longer than we think. The fireflies began their show. The porch railing still aglow. Full on the evening porch, under the last of summer's torch. Full in the rocking chair, full of evening golden air. The neighbor's radio drifted near, a song we both were glad to hear. The ice in glasses slowly melts, the porch becoming something else. Full on the evening porch, under the last of summer's torch. Full in the rocking chair, full of evening golden air. The cat came up and found its place between the railing and your face, and for a long and liquid hour we had no need of any power. I trade so many busier nights for one more hour of porch light. That evening fullness hard to stranger passed me on the street and left behind the scent of sweet, a perfume or a shampoo light that pulled me back through years tonight. Shivers from a familiar scent down all the roads that feeling went. Every nerve remembers you in ways that only bodies do. The soap you used on winter nights, the wood smoke rising from the heights, the fabric softener in your clothes, a trail that only memory knows. Shivers from a familiar scent down all the roads that feeling went. Every nerve remembers you in ways that only bodies do. The science says the nose holds fast the oldest memory of the past. A single breath can crack the years and spill a decade into tears. I'd follow any thread of air that carried something you still wear. Just one more shiver down my spine, one moment yours before it's mine. Shivers from a familiar scent down all the roads that feeling went. Every nerve remembers you in ways that only bodies do. Just shivers, just shivers from a familiar scent. We spread the cloth beneath its shade and watch the dappled patterns fade. The sandwiches and lemonade, the quiet life that we had made. Full beneath the old oak tree, full of everything we'd be, full of afternoon and light, full of everything felt right. The children ran in circles wide, and you leaned softly to my side. stood rooted all the while, outlasting worry, outlasting trial. Full beneath the old oak tree, full of everything we'd be, full of afternoon and light, full of everything felt right. Now the oak still spreads its crown, as if the years can't weigh it down. I touch the bark and feel somehow that all of that is still here now. I come alone in afternoon, beneath the same familiar tune of wind through leaves and distant days, of being full in simple ways, full beneath the old oak tree, full of everything we'd be, full of afternoon and light, full of everything felt right. So full, so full, beneath the old oak. Sunday morning, light came slow. We had nowhere we needed to go, just the sidewalk and our shoes, and all the gentle Sunday news. Breathless on a Sunday walk, nothing left to do but talk. Breathless in the quiet street, nothing more than this complete. The bakery window steamed with bread. You pointed out the crows ahead. We laughed at nothing in particular, just our voices familiar. Breathless on a Sunday walk, nothing left to do but talk. Breathless in the quiet street, nothing more than this complete. The park was empty near the pond of the world beyond. We weren't fond, just the ducks and willow tree. Sunday loose and Sunday free. Now Sundays come and Sundays go, but still I take that walk below. The same old street, the same slow pace, and feel you walking in my space. Breathless on a Sunday walk, nothing left to do but talk. Breathless in the quiet street, nothing more than this complete. Just breathless, just breathless on a Sunday walk. The box of letters in the drawer, I found them laid behind the door. The handwriting familiar still, the ink that time could not distill. Shivers from old letters, in all the loving words and better. Every line a held breath, every stamp a life we kept. You wrote them slow on winter nights, beside the lamp in yellow light, and folded them with careful hands, like maps to undiscovered lands. Shivers from old letters, in all the loving words and better. Every line a held breath, every stamp a life we kept. The paper thin and soft with age, the words still live on every page. A voice preserved in ink and thought, the time and loss could not be fought. I read them twice, then hold them near, and feel you somehow reappear. A shiver starting at my hand, from all the words that still expand. Shivers from old letters, in all the loving words and better. Every line a held breath, every stamp a life we kept. Just shivers, just shivers from old letters. October skies across the town. We walk the path beneath the trees and caught the leaves in autumn breeze. Heartbeat under falling leaves, every color autumn weaves. Heartbeat slowing warm and deep, the kind of gold that we still keep. You held a maple leaf up high against the pale October sky, and traced its veins with careful thought, admiring what the season brought. Heartbeat under falling leaves, every color autumn weaves. Heartbeat slowing warm and deep, the kind of gold that we still keep. The park filled up and emptied out, the seasons turning all about. But in that hour we had it right, an afternoon made golden light. Now every fall I slow my pace and look for you in every place, where leaves come down in spirals slow, and heartbeats say what words won't know. Heartbeat under falling leaves, every color autumn weaves. Heartbeat slowing warm and deep, the kind of gold that we still keep. A heartbeat, a heartbeat under falling leaves. Nothing moved inside that room, not dust or light or any bloom, just you and me and afternoon, and something close to being immune. Full in the quiet room, nothing blooming, nothing in bloom. Full of silence, full of breath, the kind of living close to rest. We didn't need to fill the air, just knowing that the other's there. A book for you, a book for me, the fullest kind of being free. Full slow, and neither of us thought to move, just breathing in the same old groove. I search for quiet rooms like that, where nothing needs to fill the gap, where being full means being still, and presence is enough to fill. Full in the quiet room, nothing blooming, nothing in bloom, full of silence, full of breath, the kind of living close to rest. So full, so full in the quiet room. The moon had risen full and bright, and turned the path to silver light. We had no flashlight, needed none, just walked beneath the borrowed sun. Breathless on a moonlit path, the kind of beauty that will last. Breathless in the silver glow, everywhere the moon would go. The shadow sharp, the edges clear, the world made strange and held you near. Each puddle held a perfect moon, each tree a silhouette in tune. Breathless on a moonlit path, the kind of beauty that will last. Breathless in the silver glow, everywhere the moon would go. We walked until the village lights had disappeared in moon-shadowed nights, and stood in fields of silver grass, and let the moment fully pass. I look for moonlit nights like that, where something in the air goes flat, with ordinary weight and falls, and beauty takes the place of walls. Breathless on a moonlit path, the kind of beauty that will last. Breathless in the silver glow, everywhere hadn't seen each other years, but sat back down without our fears. Like no time passed, like nothing changed, like all that love had rearranged. Sweet between old friends, where every sentence somehow bends back to where we always were. Sweet between old friends for sure. The coffee came, the stories flowed, the table held the weight we showed, of children grown and parents gone, and how we all were carrying on. Sweet between old friends, where every sentence somehow bends back to where we always were. Sweet between old friends for sure. We laughed until the cafe closed, and even then we half supposed we had another hour or two of everything old friends pursue. Now every time I see your face, I feel us back in that first place, where we were young and talking free, and sweet was all that we could be. Sweet between old friends, where every sentence somehow bends back to where we always were. Sweet between old friends for sure. So sweet, so sweet between old friends. We woke to find the world had turned to white, while overnight it burned, with cold and quiet and the snow had covered everything below. Heartbeat in the first snow, watching how the quiet grows. Heartbeat hushed and full and new. First snow always means you. We stood in rows at the back door, and hadn't felt this way before. Like children called to something pure, The footprints from the birds alone had marked the yard we thought we known. But now, rewritten white and clean, the most familiar unseen scene. Each year the first snow hits my chest, a memory unannounced and blessed, of standing in the morning chill and feeling heartbeat standing still. Heartbeat in the first snow, watching how the quiet grows. Heartbeat hushed and full anew. First snow always means you. A heartbeat in the first snow. We knew it was the final night and tried to hold each thing just right. The dinner table, the candle low, the trying not to let it show. Full on the last evening, full of all our believing, full of things left still unsaid, full of life not yet ahead. We lingered over every course and found a reason to endorse. Another glass, another hour, not wanting time to use its power. Full on the last evening, full of all our believing, full of things left still unsaid, full of life not yet ahead. The night stretched long and still we stayed until the candle had decayed, and in the darkness sat the weight of everything now called too late. I think of last evenings we have had, how full they are, both good and sad, how presence feels like nothing else when we know time is taking itself. Full on the last evening, full of all our believing, full of things left still unsaid, full of life not before the street lights flickered on. I wrapped my coat and walked the lane, half asleep and half in pain. Heartbeat on a foggy morning, half awake and slowly forming all the shapes of what we had. Something beautiful and sad. Your window glowed a yellow light, a candle at the edge of night. I stopped and breathed the misty air, and felt the world was soft and rare. Heartbeat on a foggy morning, half awake and slowly forming all the shapes of what we had. Something beautiful and sad. Foggy races every line, it makes the ordinary shine. A familiar door, a different view, the whole world looking soft and new. I walk those mornings still today, when autumn fog rolls in to stay, and there inside the silver air I find your heartbeat waiting there. Heartbeat on a foggy morning, half awake and slowly forming all the shapes of what we had. Something beautiful and sad. A heartbeat, a heartbeat, on a foggy morning. The roses climb the wooden fence, the same as when we had no sense of time or what the years would bring. Just afternoons of everything, sweet in the old garden, where the days grew long and slow. Sweet in the old garden, where the best of us would grow. We pulled the weeds and talked for hours of dreams as tall as sunflowers. The bee still hummed the same old song, a melody we've carried long. Sweet in the old garden, where the days grew long and slow. Sweet in the best of us would grow. The apple tree has thinned its leaves, but still it bends in autumn breeze. And still I taste the summer there, the sweetness hanging in the air. I'd give so much to find that gate, to push it open not too late, and hear you calling through the green, the sweetest place I've ever been. Sweet in the old garden, where the days grew long and slow. Sweet in the old garden, where the best of us would grow. So sweet, so sweet in the old garden.